Let's quickly talk about AudioGO, and this is an in-depth review. The question is AudioGO the best tool ever or what? So when you think about AudioGO, here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. This is an online advertising platform that allows you to schedule and run audio ads whatever your customers are listening. So here we're speaking about geography, we're speaking about demographics, so we're speaking about a harmony between geography and demographics. So mobile marketing can be used whatever music, news, or podcasts are played, right? And the cool thing is that AudioGO understands the fact that audio is always on, even if screens are off. All over the house or tablets, AudioGO actually helps you connect with your audiences, with your listeners in real time. And what we love here, we love the fact that I think I was talking about geography and demographics. So you are able to target your audience by their age, gender, location, language, or podcast genre, and up to 60 different listener statuses. So this is kind of cool. So the granularity that AudioGO is bringing to the table is really fantastic. So you're able to go granular. You're able to really go in detail to really zero in on your specific listener persona. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. Really appreciate having you here. And in today's conversation, we're doing a quick review of AudioGO and see if this tool is really full of it or they're really worth it. And so when you think about AudioGO, I want you to think about a very simple audio advertisement generation tool that you can use as a brand to create attractive ad campaigns on a variety of streaming services preferred by your customers. And that's what we love a lot. And again, we've been researching this concept for the last 25 years. And AudioGO is really innovating here because the platform is helping you in terms of the variety of streaming services. So you're able to actually use you can use the AudioGO self-serve advertising platform to create, pre-schedule, and run advertisements based on your convenience. So this is kind of important because you are able to have a programmatic audio ad strategy that will work for you. And you're able to actually implement your strategy all year long. So seasonality no longer plays an important role. So you can implement your strategy, your audio ad strategy, whether it is Thanksgiving or whether it is like the Super Bowl game or whatever. It doesn't really matter whether we're speaking about January or December or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Now, one thing I want to say is that when we talk about AudioGO, I want to talk to you a little more about the overview here. The problem that AudioGO has, in our view, is that they lack integrations at this time. I mean, the tool is kind of new. They are constantly improving it. But the thing is that the fact that they don't have integrations is a problem, because if you compare AudioGO, for example, to Basis Technologies, you see like a big delta. Like Basis is full of integrations. They have about 170 to 200 integrations, whereas AudioGO is really lacking in that department as of now. One thing we want to say here is that we love the fact that the team is really innovative there. I mean, they have a bunch of very creative and very talented engineers, and they are working on it. But right now, they don't have integrations. So if you are, let's say, if you are a media buyer, or you are, let's say, you are creative, or you are a publisher who is interested in that aspect of things in terms of API, AudioGO doesn't have it as of now. In terms of the platform, the AudioGO platform is a SaaS platform, so software as a service. So basically, you don't have to download anything on your computer. You can, if you're a client of AudioGO, you can just log into a website and access all the capabilities that come with the AudioGO platform. And in terms of the type of training, you have documentation, webinars, and videos. So if you want to really connect with AudioGO, you can basically, if you have any, let's say if you have any question, you want to know how to use the platform, the software, and what have you, you are able to go through instructional videos. You are able to access webinars. You have documentation. So FAQ, you have a knowledge base there on the platform. And customer support, it does not exist on the phone. So you can't reach anybody from AudioGO via phone or via chat. No. Everything happens online, so you contact them and they'll get back to you. Here are the pros and cons of AudioGO. Pros: they focus extensively on audio ads. They offer ad creation services. They have extensive reach. In our view, they have a superb customer service, even though it's not phone-based. And they actually offer a vast knowledge database. So you can learn a lot about what AudioGO does and how to actually use their features. They've done a great job in that department, though. So this is just kudos to the AudioGo team. What about the cons? Right now, we think that they do have limited analytics capabilities. Again, this is something that the AudioGo team, they have a constellation of superb engineers. They could do a better job in that department. So analytics are a little limited. And also the performance dashboard needs improvement. Okay. So besides integration, besides the fact that they have no integrations, they have to work on their analytics capabilities and performance dashboard. Let me quickly talk to you about the added value. So when you think about AudioGo, I want you to think about the fact that this is a great audio advertising software for creating audio advertising on streaming platforms, right? The keywords here are streaming platforms: Pandora, Spotify, iTunes Radio, like, and so on and so forth. And so you are able to use this tool, the AudioGo tool, to do a lot of things. What we love about the capabilities they're bringing to the table is that AudioGo is trying to constantly optimize your audio strategy in real time. Because when you think about it, they have built a fantastic self-serve programmatic audio advertising platform that makes it very easy for you to create, schedule, and run ads on music streaming platforms where your customers are listening. And the cool thing here is that you are able to extend your reach everywhere news, music, and podcasts are played. So when you think about this trifecta, this is so important because you are basically connecting with your listeners through various ways. And this trifecta of news, music, and podcasts, it's really quintessential to reaching nowadays, listeners nowadays. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. What are we talking about? We're speaking about AudioGo. I'm giving you an in-depth review. I'm giving you all the granularity you need to have when you analyze a software/tool such as AudioGo. And what we love about AudioGo is that you are able to add centrality. You are able to add, I would say, granularity into your analysis. Why? You can target listeners by age, gender, language, location, music, or podcast genre. Okay, you are able to, and you're able to do so across different user interests and statuses. This is kind of cool. So you're able to do all these things, and we love the fact that you have also access to wonderful features. For example, comprehensive targeting, display ad builder, targeted audience guidance, ad creation, performance insights, retargeting, conversion tracking, and real-time optimization. In terms of integrations, right now they do have a few integrations, but they really need to do a lot more in that department, a lot more. So they have integrations to TuneIn, Podcast One, Pandora, Sonos, Univision, Entravision, Audioboom, Red Circle, Art19, and AudioMac. But they need more. They need more in that department. Let me talk to you about the features that you will love if you were to go with AudioGo. And so when you think about AudioGo, I want you to think about it as like a centralized dashboard, a centralized platform that allows you to do a lot of things. So you are able to get your message heard the right way. And what we love is that AudioGo does. They have, the funny thing is, we have been analyzing this platform for the last 6 months rather, and even yesterday, our team was discussing the fact that they are constantly adding new features. I mean, there was one feature that we didn't see in the last three months, and that they added just yesterday or 2 days ago. It's just fantastic. So AudioGo is really they are constantly updating their platform. They are building a kick-ass platform that allows you to do a lot of things. So they have things like an audience guide, so you can plan your campaigns in real time with a live view of all the unique listeners and ad plays your budget and targeting choices can reach. They have creative services. They have audience targeting. They have display ad builder, and they have audience network. Let's quickly delve a little bit into that. So when we talk about creative services, this is where actually AudioGo is trying to really add more value by actually helping you create your audio ads. So if you have no audio ads, they will help you. They do have real professional voice actors ready to bring your message alive for only $10 to $25. This is really cool when you think about it, because even if you were to go on Fiverr, for example, or Upwork, or TapTal, or freelancer.com, you're not going to find a voiceover actor or actress who is really, really good for $10. And here we are. We have AudioGO giving you that service for $10 and above. It's just fantastic. And if it comes from AudioGO, you know they have vetted the VO actor or actresses before. In terms of audience targeting, you can reach whoever you want, wherever they are, whatever content they're listening to, whenever in the day. So this is kind of cool. And so overall, fantastic. One thing I also want to say here is that when we talk about audience network, we're speaking about AudioGO allowing you to aggregate the biggest names in music, radio, and podcasting. So you are able to actually reach your listeners via one centralized platform. I want to keep talking about the features that we love with AudioGO. We also love the display retargeting. We love campaign reporting. We love multicultural marketing. We love conversion tracking. And when we talk about display retargeting, basically we're speaking about you constantly adapting your content based on the demographics and geographies that you want to target. And the thing here is that those two elements, demographics and geographies, they're constantly changing, right? We live in a world where consumers and listeners, for that matter, they're constantly adapting their moods, their emotions, based on the seasons, based on the trends in the economy, based on what we call infographics, so the information on demographics. So basically, AudioGO is helping you remarket your audio ad listeners while they browse the web. You can supercharge your engagements in a single click. This is kind of cool. For campaign reporting, you're basically getting granularity. You're getting insight. You're getting intel in your campaigns, so you can get insight into how your ad campaigns is performing. If your ad campaign is performing the right way, or you need to, if you need to optimize it. And so, and the thing is that AudioGO is bringing this to you in real time, and you are having up to the minute analytics. This is kind of cool, because this is what I was just talking to you earlier about, the fact that they are constantly kicking ass. They're constantly innovating here. So because if you go to a traditional DSP platform, for example, traditional DSPs, you are able to see things like with, let's say, delayed, like the data is latent, or latent, if you want to call it that way. There is a delay in the data. You don't have it in real time, and AudioGO is giving it to you up to the minutes. This is great. AudioGO also does a great job in terms of multicultural marketing, so you can target customers or listeners, for that matter, of the biggest names in U.S. Hispanic media. So Spanish language ad creative services are also available. You have conversion tracking, so you can go beyond clicks and measure all of the ad listeners who visit your website with the AudioGO Pixel. Fantastic. Now, this tool is currently in beta, so if you're listening to this show, maybe by the time you listen to it, it might be already rolled out. But right now, as of the date of this show, it's still in beta. In terms of customer service, when you think about AudioGO, you can get customer service via the websites or social media. So they are available on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Right now, they don't have a phone service right now in terms of customer service. So it is what it is. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about AudioGO, and we're doing an in-depth review about this service/platform, so you have a better idea what you're getting yourself into if you wanted to buy, or you wanted to sign up for the service. I want to talk to you now about the process. So when we talk about AudioGO, how do you actually integrate your strategy? How do you actually work with the platform? How do you work with AudioGO? How do they actually add value to your business? How do they add value to your audio advertising campaigns or strategy? So basically, everything with the AudioGO is really simple. At least that's how they want the market to perceive it. And we have analyzed their services extensively, and we think that they are right. They have made things very, very simple. They have made audio advertising very simple. For example, they allow you to create audio ad campaigns on the streaming services that your customers love, and they have put forward for you a constellation of capabilities that allow you to create those ad campaigns real quick. And what we love about AudioGo is that they have really understood that digital audio has become an integral part of our lives. And so they have built, therefore, a self-serve advertising platform that makes it easy to create, schedule, and run audio ads, whatever your listeners are or whatever your customers are. Okay. I mean, what I'm talking about here is that with AudioGo, you're able to target your listeners on smartphones, on smart speakers, and on desktop or notebooks. By the way, when we talk about smart speakers, when screens are off, audio is always on. You have to remember that audio is always on all around the house. So you have the ability to have what we call localized geography or in-house geography. That's how when we analyze the kind of services that AudioGo does, and AudioGo is not the only one that does it though. You have a MediaMath does it too. MediaFem does it too. You have a Basis Technologies that they do it as well. So what we call it localized geography or in-house analytics. So for us, this is important. With AudioGo, you are able to launch your audio ad in minutes. In minutes. The platform is really user-friendly, nothing complicated. You just need to set your budget and your schedule. You need to upload your audio, and basically you need to choose your audience. You can target your listeners by age, gender, location, language, music, or podcast genre, and up to 221 different interests and user statuses. So this is kind of cool. And I just want to keep on talking about the process. So if you are thinking about AudioGo, one thing we love is that they are actually we love the fact that they are constantly doing things to optimize your audio ad strategy. For example, they allow you to tap into the top music streaming, digital radio, and podcast apps in real time. In real time. So we're not speaking about a delayed sort of a process here. We're talking about something in real time. And this is kind of cool because you're able, again, to access the right audiences and optimize your audio ad and do it efficiently. What we love about the AudioGo is that we love the fact that they are doing something dually, like in dual mode. They are helping you access not only the English market, the traditional US English market, but also the Spanish market. I mean, the Hispanic market. And this is fantastic. This is really, really great. Why? Because Hispanics are growing, or like you're talking about a growing segment of the US population. And if you have the kind of services and products that are targeted specifically to that market segment, having the ability to use a platform such as AudioGo to reach those audiences is quite essential. And this is going to have a big delta, a big boost in your revenue. So AudioGo's publisher network has well over 100 million unique monthly listeners in the US and Canada in both English and Spanish. Now, they're saying 100 million unique monthly listeners. When we analyzed the data, we saw that it was a little bit above that. The company AudioGo is saying 100 million. We think it's really around 113 million. But here, listen. I mean, we have extensively, we have data, we have the facts to prove that. And so the bottom line here is that you have access to a platform that really can tap into a massive number of listeners. Okay. And so you're able to connect. Again, it's not just about having the quantity, right? Because you have to think about the quality also. And this is where AudioGo really shines, because they're adding value by helping you connect with your target audience by age, gender, time, location, language, music, and podcast genre. Think about it. Think about the level of granularity. That's what I was just talking to you about earlier when I said level of granularity. Think about that. This is just fantastic. And the cool thing here is that you are able to monitor performance, gain insights, and optimize in real time. Okay, you are able to receive up to the minute data and live analytics into how your audio ad campaign is performing. So you know where and when to make adjustments as needed. And so if you are just like us, and whenever we think about the audio ad strategy, we constantly think about A/B testing. we think about multivariate testing because there are a lot of elements in an audio ad campaign, and you want to really either test two variables or test multiple variables to see which one you need to tweak, which one you need to ditch, which one you need to improve on. I mean, as I spoke to you earlier about a constellation of criteria, including age, gender, time, location, language, music, or podcast genre. So you have a lot of criteria here. So if you have an audio ad campaign that is running, and you have as AudioGo is giving you the ability to access real-time data, this is just crazily important because you have the ability to tweak criteria to suit your needs to make sure that you are always optimizing your ROI. This is just fantastic. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Today's conversation. I was just speaking to you about AudioGo. This was an in-depth review of the platform/tool, and I give you the overview, the added value, the features, the customer service, and the process. Thank you. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.